Hi there, Jonathan here with you today, Tuesday the 18th, which is actually our day 79. As you can see, it's a bit later in the day because it's dark here, 10 to 6 in the evening. So, yeah, got some news on what's happening with Google, which is good. So, at least hopefully that will start. And also, I've built out this funnel I'll show you as well, and even started some ads running. Okay, so yeah, what happened yesterday was a bit of a disappointing day. Ended up down at 524, and ad spend sat at the usual about 356. Where are we? 356 was $468, which basically and managed to scrape a small $56 profit. So just really scraped through there. But thankfully, things seem to picked up more today. We're at 815, I say, about 6 o'clock in the evening. So there's a good chance we might end up around the 1,000 mark, or fingers crossed, that's where I'd really like to end up. So yes, Google. I just kept looking again, and still I couldn't get any traffic, any impressions coming on this campaign at all. So I tried digging around in the support, and then I came across this, which is their Ads Advisor, which is their AI chat tool, which opens up, and then I was able to get it to go in and analyze my campaign and figure out what was wrong. And actually, basically what it was the fact that I'd set it up to target a specific CPA, cost per action, because obviously I was trying to get sales at the lowest cost possible. But understanding with this type of campaign, it needs some data to start with before you can even run that type of campaign. Sort of makes sense, but it didn't flag that up when I tried to create the campaign. Anyway, so all of had to switch the bid strategy. As we can see now, it's in this learning phase because I've just set it up as maximizing conversions. So I guess it could be another 24-48 hours before we start to see that doing anything. But so that I can leave that alone. So yes, onto the new funnel. That, here we go, that is now all built out. So we've got the initial offer, we've got the bump, we've got the upsell. For those who take that, they get offered either the further upsell or 2 options of 2 downsells. People who don't take that get the idea of getting that course free if they do a membership trial. I've set the membership level at, I think, about $14 a month or something like that. So we'll just test and run that. And again, there's the 2 same downsells here. So relatively straightforward. And basically, that's all the pages now created in the funnel. So all we're doing now is I've started the first campaign. So I've actually started it at a reasonably high level. I've started the campaign at £80 a day. The reason being is the fact that I'm targeting conversions and sales, and I know to get out of this learning phase, as I've talked before, we need to get ourselves up to basically 30 to 50 conversions in a week. So actually literally that just started running today, so spent about £11 so far. So it's going to spend a day or two in the learning phase, and hopefully then the ads will go active. Now at the moment I've literally got 4 ads in the campaign. I'm going to start to add more to those. Hopefully I'm going to do some videos tomorrow and add those in, and then start to build it up. But obviously, while the ad budget's only at around this £80 a day, or probably around $100, you know, there'll be a limit to how many creatives I can run because it hasn't yet got the budget to cycle through them. So it's important first that we get things up and running, we try and get some conversions through, and get ourselves out that learning phase, and then things should start to improve. Obviously, as I say, when you initially start, all your numbers are going to tend to look a little bit horrible. So I was trying to move that out of the way, because these are the sort of CPM figures we're getting, 22, 23, all sort of really high, whereas obviously on my one that's been running for quite some time, you know, the figures are at half of this. So yeah, that's going to be the difference. Is once we can get this out of the learning phase, then we can move on. So I think that's been good. And yeah, I think tomorrow I've got some updates on a couple of split tests that are running. You know, I'm running the split test with the riffs funnel, the 2 alternative package images. So I'll give you an update on that. And yeah, we've got plenty of things to monitor and stuff to keep going as we're now pushing 2 funnels forwards. And obviously, depending on what happens with Google, that could change things significantly one way or another. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see. So for now, it's just fingers crossed we'll get this number higher over the next few hours. All right. Hope you're well, and I'll catch up with you again tomorrow. Bye for now.